In the great kingdom of Ogidi, where the earth is rich and the drums tell tales of heroes, there lived a warrior like no other. His name was Ijele, the pride of the land, the fearless warrior who led Ogidi to countless victories. As he returned from battle, the people of Ogidi sang his name, young and old, men and women. Even the neighboring villages trembled at the mention of Iyili, for his strength was unmatched. But despite his fame, he was a man of kindness, a warrior with a heart as gentle as the evening breeze. Among the maidens of Ogidi, hearts fluttered at the thought of being chosen by Ijele. According to tradition, upon his return from war, he was to choose a bride during the maidens' dance competition, a grand event where the most beautiful girls of the land would dance, hoping to be chosen. But Ijele's heart was already spoken for. He loved Adaugo, his childhood friend, a simple maiden whose beauty was not just in her face, but in her soul. Yet, not everyone in Ogidi rejoiced in Ijele's glory. The queen, a woman of pride and ambition, watched in silence. She saw how the people loved Ijele more than the king, her husband. She feared that one day he would take the throne, replacing her son's place in destiny. But most of all, she despised that his heart belonged to a commoner, Adugo. According to the traditions, only a man who marries a maiden from the kingdom will one day be a king. The queen knows his well, so her plan was for Ijele to marry Ola, a princess from Onitsha, to keep him off the throne. Determined to stop this, she devised a plan. One night, she whispered venom into the king's ears.
My king, for your reign to be mighty, you must be feared across the lands. And what better way than to unite with the kingdom of Onitsha? Let Ijele marry Ola, the princess of Onitsha. A union with their kingdom will make you unstoppable.
At first, the king hesitated, but the queen's words planted doubt in his heart. So he asked, how do we ensure this happens? Queen, smirking.
Leave that to me.
The queen sought the chief priest, bribing him with gold and power. The priest, blinded by greed. The next morning, the greedy chief priest stood before the people and declared, "The gods have spoken, there will be no dance competition. Instead, the gods themselves will choose a bride for Ijele." The maidens wept, for they knew the gods had not spoken. It was a trick, but Ijele, though saddened, remained silent. He believed that true justice comes in time.
If you love your mother, kindly like this video and subscribe to this channel. Thank you.
On the day of the ceremony, the village square overflowed with people eager to see whom the gods would choose. But something was wrong. The chief priest was missing. The royal family was nowhere to be found. Then, a messenger ran into the square, his face pale with fear. "The gods have spoken indeed. Last night, the chief priest and the king, they were struck dead. With the king gone, the elders of Ogidi turned to Ijele. Ijele, you are not only our warrior, you are our leader. The gods have chosen you as our king." With honor and joy, Ijele was crowned king of Ogidi. And at last, he took Adugo as his wife, not by force, not by deceit, but by love, the greatest victory of all. You see, my children, strength is not just in the arms, but in the heart. A true warrior is not the one who fights the hardest, but the one who stands for what is right, even in silence. Patience is greater than anger, and love is stronger than power. Those who seek to control others through greed and deception may rise for a while, but like a house built on weak ground, they will surely fall.